Tonight on WFA Reborn, WWE ID Women's Champion Laynie Luck makes her WFA debut, and the tag team titles are on the line. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. That's right, making her WFA debut, WWE ID Women's Champion.
Introducing first, from the great state of Texas, now residing in Chicago,
Laynie Luck is in the building. Such a pleasure to have her. She has been having a stellar run over the last couple of years on the independent scene. Here to take on the very best and brightest WFA has to offer. And boy, did we line up a great opponent for her here tonight in the former WFA Women's Champion, Luscious Latasha. So great to have Latasha back.
and her opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts. Please welcome back,
Latasha has been through the ringer with all the challengers coming after her gold when she held it. Davian was able to subdue her thanks to an ankle injury. It seems now that Luscious Latasha is healed and ready to go, and we gave her such a stellar opponent tonight in the form of Laynie Luck, putting her to the ultimate test to see if she's really ready to come back full time here to the WFA. Hear the response. Luscious Latasha, always a fan favorite here in the WFA arena. Here we go, fans wait. There's the bell, and we are kicking things off with women's action. A little mutual respect there. You'll love to see honor retained here in the professional wrestling world. In comes Latasha with a go behind here. Waistlock applied to Laynie Luck, trying to hop off early, choosing not to go with the collar elbow tie-up as is tradition. Instead, reverse the hammerlock there. Latasha back in charge, so going back to the waistlock, switching over to a side headlock, not wanting to be countered so quickly like last time. Up and over, top wrist lock from Laynie Luck applied. She has the height advantage over Latasha. An outside headlock applied instead. What about tonight, folks? Main event time. Tag team championships on the line. The Duke Boys challenging Brick City. What a banger that's going to be. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss it. And make sure you subscribe. Both women there squaring off. We got the side headlock applied this time by Latasha. Laynie able to escape with a cartwheel. How's about that? Crowd like that one. Latasha a little impressed as well. Here we go, coming in. Oh, Latasha, great roll up. Only a one count though. Laynie able to. Here we go to reverse there, returning the receipt. Roll up as well. Latasha coming in with a kick, but Laynie Luck says, not today, sis. Side headlock applied instead. Just a feeling out process near the close of this match. Both women trying to figure out what the plan of attack should be. And just a tit for tat here on the hold exchange. And there we go. Snap suplex gets Latasha over, cover, counted. Only a 2 count though. And Laynie Luck recently signed to the WWE ID system, a top prospect, instantly capturing the Women's Championship. What a way to close the year for Laynie Luck, but her year may get ruined by Luscious Latasha here. Only a 2 count though. We are so lucky to have these WWE ID prospects making appearances left, right, and center in the WFA. If you want to check them out live, check out WFAWrestling.com. We're in Concord, New Hampshire, each and every month. Laynie Luck dropped an elbow. Here we go. Cover, count, high stack, but only a 2 count. Latasha still in this thing. When you come back from an injury, your cardio is hindered so much and can only be replicated by being in the ring. So Latasha has to get her reps back in here in the ring. And what a tall task with Laynie Luck being your opponent. And she just dropped toe holds Laynie into the middle rope. And here we go. Patented Latasha offense coming in hard. With the body splash against that middle rope. Laynie Luck in a world of hurt. 2 in. Oh, getting the left shoulder up there at the very last second. And now the effects of each maneuver taking its toll on both women as Latasha rocks Laynie with a solid forearm. And there's some seconds.
Come on, Laynie.
Latasha trying to bait Laynie in here. Discus clothesline takes down the WWE ID champion, who is on the canvas for another pinfall attempt here. 2 in. Oh, Laynie getting the right shoulder up this time on that pinfall attempt, and in comes Latasha. We've seen this before. Oh, with so much velocity. 2, she may have her. No. Laynie again able to escape a pinfall, but how many more is she going to be able to kick out of? Latasha is bringing the thunder here tonight, really taking its toll on Laynie Luck. And now grounding the WWE ID Women's Championship on the mat with a front facelock after taking the onslaught of some of Latasha's best offense. All we need left is that kick of Latasha's, and it could be all over. And Latasha could be eyeing up a future ID championship match. Oh, rocked on the bridge of the nose with that knee from Laynie, though. Oh, and second kick to the jaw. It's not pretty, but it's effective. 2 in. Oh, Latasha digging down deep to kick out of that one. What an offensive matchup this has been. Back and forth action from both ladies who are taking it to each other, taking each other to the limit. And the question is, who's going to walk out the victor on this one? Here comes Laynie, misses the bucket shot. There's a side kick from Latasha. Is that all she wrote? 1, 2, and so close. On that exchange was Latasha on pinning the WWE ID Women's Champion. Now here comes that kick. No! Laynie had it scouted. She did her homework on Latasha. Plenty of footage to watch here on Reborn. And oh, Death Valley driver. 1, 2, 3. That is all she wrote. A valiant effort, a valiant return for Luscious Latasha, but Laynie Luck has momentum and experience on her side. What a battle. I would not mind seeing a rematch in the future once Latasha gets a few more reps in the ring. But she is here, folks. Laynie Luck, and hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of her here in the WFA Women's Division. As I mentioned before, we're in Concord, New Hampshire, folks. So if you're in the New England area and want to check us out live and see the stars of the WFA and WWE ID prospects, there's only one way to do it. Catch the following video to see when we're live next. we go, main event time here in WFA Reborn. For the first time in a while, the Tag Team Championships are on the line with the top teams in the division going toe-to-toe. And there you see the Duke boys. Put them up, boys. Bang, bang, bang. It's Corey and Caleb, and the Duke boys have been racking and stacking them for months now in the WFA Tag Team division, chomping at the bit for their opportunity that they have before them here tonight. Tag Team Championships on the line. It's the Duke boys against Brick City. And let me tell you, man, Brick City have had a long rest period after a grueling tag team tables match for the titles, walking away with the victory. They were able to recoup, rest, and hopefully their batteries are charged because they're going to need to ride all night long against the Duke boys. Listen to this response for them. Very excited. I have been waiting to see this matchup. And speaking of matchups to look forward to, how's about next week, folks? Julius Drager will take on Justin Rando. And we also have Vile and Scott Reed, both in action. That's next week, folks, so make sure you subscribe. But tonight is about all the gold. WFA Tag Team Championships, and so great to have Julio Cruz and Victor Chase back in the WFA defending those straps. It's go time. It's always go time with the Brick City boys in action. They have defeated, vanquished any and all challengers to their championships for the better part of 2025. And now is shot through the heart in the rear view mirror. They now have to concern themselves with the Duke boys. There you see Julio Cruz up on the middle rope with the title. Mr. Riz himself, Victor Chase. Again, the infectious energy of Brick City. They love to have fun, but boy, do they love to wrestle. For Brick City here. Man, they always mean big business. So great to see them back with smiles on their faces.
Good to be back.
Shot through the heart really sent them through the ringer. The toll of professional wrestling that affects these men's bodies, these women's bodies, as we just saw Luscious Latasha return from injury. We're to see wrestlers taking care of themselves in this modern day of professional wrestling. But again, that bell rings, and it is back to business. Tag Team Championships on the line. Corey Duke starting off for the Duke boys. Julio Cruz starting off for Brick City. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Two very formidable tag teams going toe-to-toe. Collar elbow tie-up to kick this one off. Julio Cruz, the bigger of the two, but don't doubt Corey Duke's tenacity. We see a whole lot of spunk from that cowboy. As he now begins to back up Cruz. No, Cruz switching to a go-behind. Roll up two, and oh! Right off the hop there, getting very, very close, and that hopefully does not get into the head of Corey Duke. Back and forth, both teams beloved by this WFA faithful here in attendance tonight. Beggars can't be choosers, though. Only one way to decide who's on top, and that is with a 3 count or submission. 2 and Corey Duke coming up a little close, and another standstill here.
That's 2 for the Duke boys.
It wasn't 3, though. It wasn't 3.
Now.
Put it there. Put it there.
How's about that? Julio Cruz extending the hand, little handshake. Gotta love that. Back-to-back matches where both opponents mutually respect each other. Good to see. Nothing personal in this. It's all business, and it's big business with the side headlock right now. Julio Cruz hasn't applied to Corey Duke as Caleb and Victor Chase wait in anticipation on the corner for the respective tags. Here comes Julio Cruz charging in with that shoulder tackle, taking down Corey Duke. Now coming off the far side there. Duke back up to his feet. Oh, got caught though. Julio Cruz. What's got planned here now? Whoa! Corey Duke, little tit for tat there, landing on his feet and sticks out the guns. Ducking a line. Does Corey Duke and sends Cruz down to the mat with a thunderous drop kick in for the cover. Not sure how much he's going to get. All of it there. Wasted a little bit too much time with the Bang Bang show. But quickly applies that arm hold now to try to maintain control over a very dangerous Julio Cruz. Arm wringer applied, and in comes Caleb with the tag now. Caleb, the legal man from the Duke boys, shooting Julio Cruz to the ropes. What do they got planned here? Double back elbow. And uh-oh, here we go again. Bang! Both men toppling on Julio, cover. Only a 1 count, though. We have seen Cruz dig down so deep after such hard battles. That tables match comes to mind. In many 2-on-1 scenarios, Brick City was always able to find a way to come together. Now calling for the separation there. Julio Cruz trying to whip Caleb. Caleb has other plans in mind, though. Up and over is Cruz coming in now. Deep arm drag. And a second one now sends Caleb back down to the mat, and Cruz now maintaining control. Has a great hold of that arm of Caleb. And this crowd is loving it so far, back and forth, but let me tell you, it's only gonna heat up from here, folks. Caleb now finding his footing, getting back up to the mat. Looks like Victor Chase wants him some. Caleb going for a couple of swings there, and a miss though, and that ear slap. There's Victor Chase coming in now. Gonna see a little double team action for Brick City this time. Turn the favor, double Japanese arm drag. How's about that? Now, little patented Brick City with the double fist drop. And Victor Chase going for the cover. Shoulders, legs, hook, boom. Only a 1 count. Both teams not giving each other anything to work with here. After those 2 very early roll-ups, both teams are on high alert and kicking out at 1 fall attempts. And listen to the response here for the Bangs. They love them some Duke boys, who is a newer team to the tag team division here in the WFA, but they have made their mark and they have earned their shot here tonight at WFA Tag Team Gold. And Caleb comes in with another hard shoulder tackle. Neither men going down though. Oh, Victor trying to clothesline, trying to back elbow, nothing yet though. He comes big Caleb with a flying shoulder tackle, and it rocked Victor Chase, but he is still on his feet in the corner of the Duke boys. And in comes a body splash, and Corey coming back in to get him some. Coming in now, leapfrog off at Caleb, and another body splash. And Victor Chase is in a ton of trouble in the corner here as he just eats a back body drop. We got to cover now 1. There's a 2 count. Oh, and a little bit closer are the Duke boys to securing those tag team titles here tonight. Oh, knife edge chop. Jack in the jaw, chop in the chest. Corey is eating Victor Chase alive. And Big Riz needs a big comeback here, and there it is! Toppling Corey Duke. Now, how's about that? Pulling out his own little gun show on Corey Duke. We got a cover now. 2, and Corey able to press off Victor Chase from his shoulders as well. Gotta love the back and forth action here from both teams. The pace is starting to quicken, the moves are starting to come out, and now the fists are starting to fly, getting into a striking game. That's when things can get really personal and heated. And oh, backdrop from Victor Chase. Beautifully done, quickly to the cover. 2 in. Oh, Corey able to escape with his right shoulder there. Victor Chase had the hands trapped. How's about that for the pinfall attempt? Making it even harder for Corey Duke to find a way to get that shoulder up off the mat. And Julio Cruz finds himself tagged in now, the legal man on behalf of Brick City. Corey Duke getting shot to the ropes and double shoulder tackle courtesy of big business here at Brick City.
Keep fighting, keep fighting.
Man, Corey Duke always putting up a fight. But he is in the trouble now as Julio Cruz puts all his weight onto the shoulders and neck area as he begins to squeeze the oxygen out of Corey Duke. Corey trying to find his way up here, but Julio Cruz not giving him a whole lot to work with. There it is, but a knee for his troubles. And now Julio Cruz, beautiful fisherman suplex, nice bridge, shoulders down, only a 2 count though. Julio Cruz is quite the suplex machine in his own right. He now has the arm trapped once again of Corey, looking for another quick tag here. Victor Chase back in this thing. And just trying to keep Corey Duke off his game, trying to keep both members of Brick City fresh so they can do some damage, wear down the Cowboy, and bring those tag titles home. Now Victor Chase up in the corner here, raining down with shots. It was Corey Duke previously with the strikes. Now Victor Chase getting some now. Oh no, he's gonna pay for that 6-7 flex. And a power bomb out of the corner changes the complexion in an instant. Both men down for both teams. You see Julio Cruz begging for that tag. He knows that Victor Chase is in trouble, and we know that Corey Duke is in trouble, having spent all that time in the ring. Needs to make the tag to Caleb. And it sounds like this crowd wants some new tag team champions tonight. Let's see if they get him. In comes Julio. In comes Caleb. Caleb with a flying elbow there. Coming in now with a second hammer now to the chest of Julio Cruz. Ducking a line from Cruz. Incoming with a flying shoulder tackle. And Caleb is feeling it tonight. In comes Chase. And nothing but a spine buster for his trouble. Those guns are smoking tonight. Caleb on fire. In he comes. Power slam to Julio Cruz. Center of the ring. Shoulders down. Leg is trapped. Shoulder up at the last second though from Julio Cruz. And this match is still a go. Caleb Duke now picking up what's left of Cruz. No, Cruz. Oh! With that back elbow, it looks like Corey got himself a tag in, and oh! Picked his spot with the kick to Cruz. Caleb now picking him up. What's planned here? Up, up. No, Cruz's frame is a little bit too big. Use the leverage. A German suplex dumps Caleb on the back of his head. But again, Caleb, not the legal man. In comes Corey with that kick. He missed though. Cruz had a block. German suplex for Corey Duke as well. My goodness, Julio Cruz is a beast. And now tagging in Victor Chase. Looks like Brick City is hoping to close this one down. In goes Corey Duke. Oh, we've seen this before. They finished every tag team in the division with that one. But Victor Chase not able to capitalize. Corey Duke getting a little too close to the ropes there. There you see it. Hey, wait a minute. I saw it, you saw it, but the referee didn't. A travesty for the Duke boys. The official did not see it. Fortunately, the official's decision is final. The Duke boys with the foot on the ropes during that pinfall attempt. Brick City celebrating the win. They think they won it. I don't think they've seen the foot on the ropes either. But the crowd, not too happy. They've seen it as well. Wait a minute here, the Duke boys. I don't blame them for being upset, let me tell you. If this match ain't gonna restart, it definitely deserves a rematch down the line. I think we've seen just the beginning with these two teams as Brick City now. Things are heated when it comes to championships in professional wrestling. And as we attempt to get this thing under control, don't forget, folks, next week, Julius Drager versus Justin Brando. And we've also got Scott Reed and Vile both in action. Make sure you subscribe. And there's plenty more where that came from. And I'm sure we'll see another rematch. Brick City and the Duke boys down the line. We thank y'all for joining us for WFA Reborn. We'll see you next time. The bell rings.